Welcome to the Fearfic Podcast. Fearfic is the term for short horror fiction, mostly posted on the web. It includes any and all related subgenres. Join three assholes talking basement goo Slimebeast, inebriated interstellar traveler Abysmii, and irritable ghostly man-horde Dead Palette, as they read all stories horror and internet-related, paragraph by paragraph, and bullshit while they do it. From adolescent revenge fantasies to subtle postmodern narratives about real-life events and everything in between, they read it and critique. You better believe it. Kick it to the cold open, white boy.
Who here likes Grand Theft Auto roleplay?
I do
In bed?
prefer doing it.
Yeah, in bed.
I've never tried it, so would I just try and act like I'm CJ from San Andreas?
Yeah, you act like she's the car. Yeah,
No, every time you just open the door and you see her in the bed, you just go, "Oh shit, here we go again."
yeah, there you go.
Either that, or you just do what's his face's fast food order.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say, don't do that other meme line. Don't do that one.
Which one? No, you're just that's always what's happening. I'm just in here chilling, playing a video game, and Chelsea comes in with a baseball bat like Big Smoke. It's like,
You picked the wrong house, fool!
hey, what the fuck are you doing?
So, Grand Theft Auto roleplay. I have been playing a Halloween-themed character. The best way to explain it is if you think of a Batman villain who is Halloween-themed. That would be the character. Okay? You got it in your head. And one of the things he does is wear different costumes. He has a police officer costume, he has a doctor costume, he dresses up as different characters while being himself a character, okay? One of the characters...
They call me the costumer.
Yes, the costumer. One of his personas is the Slimmer Man. Now, the Slimmer Man is just the Slender Man, but, with a different name. So, all white mask, white gloves, black business suit.
White nationalists.
Yeah, white nationalist. I go around telling people they're going to die in 7 days. It doesn't make any sense. But one of the things I did tonight, was they have VHS tapes in-game. And what you can do is you can attach Twitch clips to those tapes. And then you can spread them around. So I made a cursed video on my stream, had someone clip it in chat, and then I put that clip on videotapes and I spread them throughout the city. Now the clip is a cemetery in-game with a bunch of bad 3D skeleton gifs dancing. And the words in big letters, "Boo, you are cursed." So when people watch it, that comes up. So I just saw, before we started recording, this is why I had to say this, I just saw a clip on one of the subreddits for GTA roleplay.
No way.
Called Hardcastle and Price Watch a Not Cursed Video. And so it's two cops. One of the cops I gave one of the videos to. They put it up on the projector in the police meeting room to see what it was. It's just the two of them in the room, but it's still pretty good because it's comes up on the projector, these dancing skeletons. Boo, you are cursed.
Really? Oh my god.
I was like, it worked! It fucking worked!
That's fun, emergent things that can happen if you let role-playing do what it's supposed to do and say yes and instead of no.
Right.
That really is the most frustrating thing about watching you play GTA 5 roleplay is you and a scant few other players will commit to bits and actually explore these things.
Commit to bits here for...
Commit to bits here for bit commits. What?
There's just and I know it's a slog to deal with people shooting you randomly without any reason and all this other stuff, but when it pays off
Definitely.
So well.
It sort of is you have that thing where you say yes and not no but or whatever the alternate is.
Right.
But in GTA roleplay, it's you say yes and not I have a gun, get out of my car.
I don't want to roleplay with you right now.
I have a gun, fuck off.
I think my favorite part of you delivering tapes is this character is dressed up like Slender Man. There's some head bandages on and there's sunglasses because I'm assuming you have to cover up your eyes.
Yeah, I picked white sunglasses, frames because I couldn't find any other way to blank out the eyes. But yeah.
because cars are so expensive, you're riding around on a bike, and
Yeah.
so you roll up to somebody, you get off your bike, you walk over in their general vicinity, you point at them, they look back at you, they usually point back, and then you drop the tape on the ground and then just leave, and then you look behind you, and they come and they pick it up.
Yeah.
And it's just like the greatest exchange.
I really like the idea of Slender Man as just this guy who, is biking around doing his job. Like,
Yeah.
you don't understand what his job is or what it means on the cosmic scale, but he's just a blue-collar guy. He's just, got to make his deliveries and shit.
So I know we're doing plugs early, but
Oh, jeez.
get on Twitch, make an account, and sub to Slimebeast channel Tormy, because seriously,
Make 5
it's
accounts.
awesome.
And Abysmii is going to join GTA Roleplay, and once he does, Brandon will never, ever hear the end of it.
I'm thinking about it, but I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Why would we play GTA Roleplay when we had such a fun time playing Siege? You guys just loved it.
I'm still.
Don't worry, I have a flamethrower.
But
Just that. That was
we
so
did.
fun. That
we
was
did
such
hold
a,
down the soda. We
did
hold
the
down
soda.
the
Yes.
soda. We early on, Slimebeast realized I am not going to excel at this game, so I'm just going to defend this fucking soda machine. Because defending anything else, fuck that. This soda machine, though,
We won that round,
We
too.
won that round. Yeah, no,
we did win that
win
round.
So
it was the tactical advantage of soda machine.
We
People are
dehydrated the enemy, yeah.
That is absolute proof that you shouldn't listen to what all the pros say, because they're not on to the innovation, right? They're doing the strats that already they know they work, right?
Right.
You need to innovate, and
Definitely.
that's proof of it. We
Yep.
defended the soda machine, and it's going to be like 3 or 4 months before that becomes pro league meta.
there's people studying the replay right now, going, "Wait, why did they?
Oh shit!
Wait, how did they did everything wrong? Why
Wait,
did they buy the soda machines?"
7 rolls of razor wire in front of the soda machines? Why? Wait.
Why?
New strat 7 soda.
So, and then you just get the preteen YouTubers that think that they're pros. It's like, all right, welcome back to another vid. Here we're gonna talk about the 7 soda strat. What you're gonna do? You're gonna want to look at this angle right here, just fire to like line it up, and then you're gonna drop that barbed wire, and you're just gonna do that over and over again until no one gets any soda.
That's right. I like. When are they going to add an operator that's a soda machine repairman?
Oh.
Hold this part down. I got to go restock. Runs over to the machine. Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. All right, I'm reloaded.
While we're on the topic, actually, to the semi on the topic, Pinhead was just added to Dead by Daylight.
Wow.
And
Speaking of soda vending machines operators, pinheads.
Right.
Thank you, Abysmii. Okay, go ahead.
Video games. But all I'm going to say about this, it's the latest giant fucking meme to come out of the community, because the configuration box thing, for everyone who watches fucking Hellraiser, which I've only seen the first one, but the point is, like, you find the box on the map, you unlock it, and then Pinhead can teleport to it. But to do so, he activates teleport, and so before he teleports, he says, "You open the box," and then there's a pause, and then he shows up and says, "I came."
Oh,
and
God.
Good Lord, has the internet just taken off with "I came"?
There is no way that's unintentional.
No, it's so intentional, and I'm like, oh my God, behavior! You did something silly and stupid. Please do more of this. Keep it in. Do not remove this.
Yes.
People are like clamoring for it. It's so fucking dumb.
Please, please add Hannibal Lecter as a killer. And when he chases people, have him just shout, "I'm coming! I'm coming! I'm coming!" Keep doing it, behavior. Keep doing it over and over.
You know what? No, put fucking Hannibal Lecter in there and have him just like address everyone as Clarice.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, just fucking do it. Like, because it's great.
Have him address everybody as Cum Reese. Yeah.
Clarice.
I mean, there is a scene. Anyway. All right, welcome. Thank you for watching the episode, everybody. Hope you had a good time.
I've had a
right
lot of
amount
beer and I
pills.
can't stay awake.
Oh, wait. I forgot. This is the part where I go, all right, what are we reading?
What are we reading?
What are we
What
reading?
are we reading today?
Where are we dropping, boys?
We're reading Pinhead, the Soda Repairman. gets haunted by a video in GTA roleplay.
Pinhead, the soda repairman. The fuck? What show is this?
My favorite.
Kids, you can't watch this.
Yeah.
Okay, kids, we're turning this off.
All the kids are like, I really like the song, though. It's really happy-go-lucky.
You put a quarter in the machine. I came.
The Right Amount of Pills by Wedgeworth, and then a bunch of numbers.
Oh, good Lord. Throwaway account.
Yeah, fuck it. We're on r/stay awake, a subreddit for handsome people.
Yep.
A subreddit for people of culture.
And as you can see, Abysmii is in the thumbnail.
Say people of color.
People of color.
What the fuck?
r/stay awake, a country club subreddit.
No. That's stay woke.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Wrong.
Stay woke.
God damn it.
Listen, r/no sleep. It's a very heteronormative white cisgendered people. r/stay awake though, we are an LGBTQ inclusive creepypasta collaborative sub wiki or whatever this is.
Listen, you didn't hear it from me, everybody, but no sleep. You go over there if you're in the LGBTQA plus community, they'll string you up by your feet. I swear. You didn't hear it from me though.
Slimebeast r/stay woke only has 2 members, and you could probably swoop it and just take it for your own purposes. At this point.
I'm banned from the Reddit request subreddit for requesting too many subreddits.
Jesus Christ!
I flew too close to the sun. I requested too many.
I mean, we got plenty.
We do. We have too many to keep track of as it is.
Slimebeast and getting banned. It's like the peanut butter and chocolate of the internet.
5 pills, 3 in the morning, 2 in the night. That's all I need to get through the day. This doesn't make me crazy. In fact, not taking them would be insane.
Yeah,
okay,
I do prefer.
It's heart medicine, yeah. So
if you copy pasted this and sent it to me without knowing the author, I would have said, "Oh, we're reading short story 1 again."
Yeah.
DP, if you copy pasted this and sent it to me without telling me anything, I would say, "Are you okay? What's going on, buddy?"
It's good. Hey, bud. Do we need to chat? I do prefer talking with myself to basically any other form of communication. Yes, but that doesn't mean I'm schizophrenic, and I'm not wanting to be alive as much as other people doesn't make me suicidal.
Technically true.
Technically true. That doesn't make me mad. What does make me mad is that I'm always mad, Cap, is the breath of my husband. Okay, this really feels like a short story 1 story. Like, okay, I'm on board for this.
Abysmii, did you just stumble onto the perfect what if story where it's just like, what if the Hulk was on medication? He's like, he's just Bruce Banner, and he's like, yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine. The pills help. But
aliens? Wow, that seems like a mess. Well, good luck, guys.
You need my help? Oh no, I don't do that anymore.
Who's this Thanos guy? I don't know. Ooh, anyway.
Can you turn into the Hulk? If I stop taking these pills, but I'm not going to. So
it turns out Xanax reverses the effects of gamma radiation.
Yeah.
100%. Weird.
Everyone's just going into work at a fucking nuclear power plant, just down in a bottle of Xanax.
Hulk, or Banner, we need you to get angry. He turns to him in the middle of New York City as it's being set to ruin. That's my secret, Cap. I'm popping Xanax.
I'm always on
He just
Xanax.
walks away.
or conversely, he's just like, that's my secret, Cap. Papa Molly, I'm sweating. And then he just turns into the Hulk.
God damn it.
Off.
Okay, Slimebeast, you know comics. Is there a story arc or whatever where Banner tries to get cured of whatever Hulk syndrome he has?
There's probably 70 storylines.
Because I'm just thinking, is the Hulk just is the subtext of the Hulk of anti-vax, anti-medicine? No, you can't cure this shit. Let it run its course.
There is a storyline. There is a story in the Hulk where Bruce Banner goes to the gym, goes to the showers, and there's a group of 4 muscular men who try to have their way with him. And so he turns into the Hulk and beats them up.
Damn.
They have explored every option in the comic universe.
Has he gone through hormone treatment therapy to become the She-Hulk?
Yes, probably. I don't know. You have
Remember
to watch the new
when-
Netflix series.
Or, no, you just need to watch the epic rap battle
Or
of
Disney Plus.
fucking Hulk versus Jenner.
Yeah.
Oh my
Bruce
god.
Banner
that was-
versus Bruce Jenner. I forgot about
That
that.
was
Is that
so,
all? That's
That's
it's
the thing.
so bad.
They both
Oh,
transform.
Probably
They both
it's
transform.
probably the worst. Like
I-
like the writing is bad, the concept is whatever about the concept, but like it's just there's nothing good in it at all.
I love how I'm over here of like, how can I make a joke that's like tasteful but not actually hurtful to transgender people, and then I find out that exists, and I
Yeah.
feel much better.
Yeah, like holy fuck, tone deaf and just poorly executed.
I'm just over here, just kind of like, that's pretty funny, Brandon. Do you want to go with that? Like, is that mean or hurtful? No, it's going to be. And then you just get like that. That's okay. Wow. Okay, that's where the social barometer.
DP, you're gonna love this. Okay.
Yes.
Bruce Banner versus Bruce Jenner came out. Nobody liked it. Everybody
No
hated
one.
it. Okay. One of the guys who wrote it is this dude named Dante something or other. Dante fuckface dipshit. I don't know. He's on Twitter, okay? And he's on Twitter saying about all these bigots who didn't like the episode and blah, blah, blah.
Oh.
So I, before I'm banned from Twitter several times, like 5 times over, I reply to it and I say, I'm trying to reach this guy because at that point I watched epic rap battles every once in a while. Some of them I liked. So I try to reach this guy. I'm just like, I think it was more, this part and that part, people were just kind of upset about this fact and that fact about it. And so his tweet to me in response is, sorry for opening your mind. Like, what? Okay, motherfucker.
Like seriously, if you came to me and said I'm going to write an epic rap battle thing in the style of Bruce Jenner versus Bruce Banner, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah,
There's
it works.
There's
on
some
a
minefields there,
scale,
but
yeah.
you could do it. Like that's fine. The actual the rap is terrible. The lines are not good. None of it, it's just none of it made me chuckle. None of it I was like, oh, that's a cool bar. Like it's just flat. It sucks.
Abysmii over here was straight up just like Knuckles. He did not chuckle.
Yeah.
I'm serious, guys.
Don't give 2 fuckles.
Yeah.
It is. Oh man, it's so disappointing.
Don't make me unbuckle, said Knuckles. Anyway.
Double Trot Knuckles beating Tails with a belt.
God damn it. And have Tails saying, ow, my tails.
Abysmii may have been drinking.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me mad. What does make me mad is the breath of my husband, that sticky vapor, somehow lukewarm and freezing at the same time, clinging itself to the back of my neck hair. It disgusts me. This is gonzo enough that I like it because I want to know where this goes.
I thought you were going to say, is this paprika?
Don't say anything. She's behind me right now.
Every morning I try to shower off its residue. Take 3 pills and get ready. Every morning I try to shower off its residue. Take 3 pills and get ready to exist another day. Well, sometimes I do need some more pills. Vitamins in the cold months. Caffeine pills when the liquid isn't fast enough. I used to take my birth control at noon. That way I was 80% sure to be awake and sober when taking it. But that medical intervention is no longer needed. Is the husband dead?
Wait.
No, the husband's blasting cream pies into her cooter. That way they can make a baby.
Oh, I see.
It's just some rape is happening.
What? No. Wait, what are you talking about, drunkie?
Wait, hold on.
What are you
Hold
talking
on.
about, drunkie?
Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. I used to take my birth control at noon. That way I was 80% sure to be awake and sober when taking it. Because
I think it's just a matter of, I think it's a matter of waking up in the middle of the night to have sex or being drunk with your husband drunk at the end of the night and having sex together. I don't think it's like...
Okay.
I could be wrong. But I don't think it's just... Good.
No, that's exactly what you do. Every woman that I know that takes birth control takes it like some early hour. That way it's a time when they're guaranteed to be awake.
Oh,
so if they sleep
I see.
it's no big deal. If they take a nap later in the
Right.
afternoon, it's no big deal.
Okay, no. Okay, I get it now. But that medical intervention is no longer needed because they either
Blasting cream
Because
pies.
the husband's dead, yeah.
right. Okay.
He's blasting ecto cooler.
Sorry.
Would you say? Well, would it be? Yeah.
Continue.
After getting through the day, I returned to a flat filled with his air. Okay, gotcha. They're British. Okay. He is not here. Expecting otherwise would be crazy.
That's why he stinks. Okay.
He's
Wow. He's dead. In his place, there are dishes around the sink, spilled ashtrays, half-filled wine bottles and beer bottles. Well, wine and beer bottles, both of them, in fact.
Who wants a bottle of wine and beer?
I've had it. It's not good.
You just take a wine glass and then like a small wine glass and then a big ass beer mug and do a bomb through it.
We have here a
Terrible.
1862 bottle of Chateau de Foufou, and we're going to pour it into this bottle. And here we have a Bud
Daddy
Light.
First of all, something from 1862 would be vinegar at that point.
You're vinegar.
I am.
Is that true?
Yeah, like shit
He is,
does
yeah.
not. That's over 150 years old? Yeah, no, like shit does not last that long.
Well, fine vinegar at least.
It'll get you fucked up for sure, but it's not going to be wine anymore.
That's the new thing in the rap community. Is sipping on that vin.
Sipping on vintage vin.
Yeah, sipping on that vin.
Like, no, that's actually a big thing, and I'm sorry I'm making a tangent here, but everyone's like, oh, if there's 65-year-old whiskey and it's amazing. Well, no, at that point it's like lost a lot of its color and its flavor, and past 12 years, it's a scarcity thing that makes it expensive. It's not because it's quote unquote better. Like
It
that's
lost
just
all
the
of its
thing.
color and its flavor, just like Abysmii's neighborhood. You fucking...
Just like
gentrifying
My neighborhood
everything.
is nestled between a golf course and a highway. What's my neighborhood?
This whiskey's got vitiligo.
God damn it.
Reading
Revitiligo.
unread letters addressed to him. Also, of course, the humidity of every breath he took inside here. Inside every room.
Every breath you take, every room you make. I never know when he comes home. Every evening I try not to stir him up. Every evening I fail. He appears out of the shadows in the corners of my mind. Molasses like he creeps around my head. I like that last sentence.
Yeah, this isn't bad at all. The only thing is
No.
I'm wondering if he is actually dead, which is then the thing of like, well, that's obvious, but otherwise the rating is great.
Yeah, that we're guessing, I think is the intention. So good on them.
Most times I don't even notice him until it's too late. He jump scares me. Why did I marry Freddy Fazbear? What the fuck? God, this medication really has made everything clearer. Most times I don't even notice him until it's too late. But I should know by now that he is always watching me, waiting for my inevitable slip-up. Then all I can feel is his blackness covering the windows and the doors.
Oh, okay.
Nothing, DP?
I didn't want to step on anyone's toes, making a, hey.
Too late to call for help. Too late for anti-panic tablets. Too late to fight back. I can feel his air entering my lungs.
Stop panicking. Eat your tablet.
God damn it.
You gotta. How do anti-panic attack tablets work? You have to just constantly be. Oh God! I gotta keep having them. I gotta.
Why is the floor in this apartment always covered with anti-panic attack tablets? I can feel his air enter my lungs. Like thick like nicotine. Oh, it's a brap ghost. Imprisoning my body from the inside out. It hardly hurts more than
Blackness. All that I see
Yeah.
covering me.
Absolute
Windows and
husband.
doors.
Oh, sorry.
Absolute husband.
Double. Take an Absolute ad and put like a random guy's face in it, like when they used to have the bottle of Absolute with the. There's like a picture inside.
Make it the guy from Adorable
Adorable Me.
Loving adorable, loving boyfriend or whatever it is for Red Letter Media, the VHS tape. Do that one.
I could feel his air entering my lungs thick like nicotine, imprisoning my body from the inside out. It hardly hurts more than headaches or back pains. Nothing 2 or 3 other pills couldn't correct. But I never get used to the pain. Sometimes I miss the numbness. Every time I miss how his putrid presence didn't suffocate me. His breath down my lungs, inside my head. This really is about Abysmii.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
I thought you were going to say this really is about abuse. No, this is about Abysmii.
well, Abysmii is the reciprocant of the abuse.
God damn it.
I too take 5 pills a day to deal with paprika.
Whoa.
He means perfectly subscribed things to prescribed.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe. Hey, everybody, subscribe because Abysmii.
Yep.
Subscribe and smash that like button like I smash anti-panic pills.
The only way to change Abysmii is to get to 1,000 subscribers. I don't know.
Listen, every comment you leave is an anti-panic pill in
Yes.
Abysmii's pocket. And he's right. He got to keep giving them to us, guys.
I do read all the comments, so...
Everybody
We all read all
DM
the
Abysmii,
comments.
just the words "don't panic."
Don't.
Oh.
If we send enough DMs to Abysmii that say "don't panic," can we induce him to have a panic attack?
Yes. I have no doubt.
Or
I
to be
wake
too-
up at 3 in the
don't
morning.
panic.
What? What? Huh?
Why?
Like Don Joe up in here. What? It's a shame that Don Joe doesn't have a phone because you could fuck with him so badly.
Yeah.
Just like send him bad information, he'd believe it.
DP, Donjo is a GTA RP character. How do you feel?
Aware.
How do you feel?
I enjoyed Don Joe.
Oh, okay.
Don Joe is the best.
Oh, that's me. I'm.
How
I sell.
you doing?
I sell this. Whatever this is. I sell this.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Whatever this is, I sell this.
Yeah, that is him to a T.
Hey, you see this here? Whatever this is, I sell it.
You need to do that next time.
This here for whatever this is.
Like the last time you were all pulled over by the cops singing Creed, you should have just been saying that as opposed to "fuck you, pigs."
Oh my god. Why?
Whatever it is, officer, I saw it.
Whatever
The
it is, I
ultimate
did it.
snitch.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. It's so stupid.
Oh,
We do need to get some like highlights onto YouTube or something.
I'm waiting for. Actually, there's probably enough episodes out there. I could probably like put together a compilation at this point.
It's strange how much I like it back in the days. Sharing our first moist cigarette buds.
Oh, that is both disgusting and wholesome at the same time.
If we ever change from the hyper realists, we should be the moist cigarette buds.
No, let's keep hyper realists.
Taking hits on the same. What?
Yeah.
That is not how you spell cough.
No.
Cough covered.
It's not covered. Yeah.
Chalk covered bongs here.
Chalk.
Chalk covered bongs here for chalk covered bongs. What?
Cigarette buds here for chalk covered bongs. Are
Yeah.
you tired of your bong not being used as sidewalk graffiti?
God damn
Are
it.
you tired of noobs dumping chalk into your bong?
Ooh.
Could you imagine a bong made out of chalk? That would be awful.
Ooh.
No, I can't. That would be terrible.
But, science can do anything, so we need chalk-covered double, make us chalk-covered bongs.
Change your career path.
Change your career path.
Double sink
Go into
all of your life
engineering.
savings into this business prospect. Get a Squarespace website.
Are you tired of all of the taking smooth rips off of your bong? Do you want to get your lips all chalked up while you're getting baked?
Have either of you seen those insipid, incessant Squarespace ads on YouTube lately?
Ad blocker, but
I used to have it, and then AdBlocker fucking borked my Chrome, and I can't use it anymore because it almost
totally
destroyed my
borking my
computer.
Chrome, dude.
Seriously.
It's
Like,
fucking
seriously.
90s skater up in here. Shit.
I grew up next to a skate park. Fuck off. But it's Squarespace, and it's like wants to be cool, and it's made in like rap lyrics, and instead of it being, old ways, that's it. Everyone with grit, come and hop on Squarespace, because that's literally what it says.
With grit?
Instead of just be old ways, that's it. Chalk covered bongs.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
God damn it. Oh my god. There's nothing more square than Squarespace, but God, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know nothing about making a website, you fucking dumb? Come
Fucking
on,
stupid
make a
bitch.
fucking website with Squarespace.
You stupid
We just buy
motherfucker.
another fucking person. We just make the website for you, you dumb piece of shit. Fuck you.
You absolute virgin cuckold fuck. Come give me money.
Virgil Cucklefoot here.
Virtual Cocklefoot?
Gurgle Cucklefoot here for Squarespace.
Hey, my name's Glurgle Kirkenferk.
I feel so bad making these jokes because the story is actually good.
It is a very good story. Spit hitting each other's faces while yelling at the front of a concert. Waking up hungover.
Nope.
Waking up hangover.
Mm-hmm.
Our bodies exhale, nauseating and alcoholic, giggling under the covers about the lunatic nights we had behind us, noticing his chest moving air in a slower pace, letting me know he's falling asleep during the most adorable part of the documentary. Feeling his...
DP, have you ever played Sonic Lunatic Nights?
It's my favorite Sonic game.
I have not. Feeling his snot-filled sobbing against my shoulder, holding him tightly.
There was a lot packed into that paragraph, and
A lot
I
of,
really appreciate it.
A lot of goop.
A lot of goop, but like a lot of
Pretty goopy.
human experience.
Feeling his mayonnaise fall on my lap when he ate sandwiches standing over me while I read the paper. Like, what?
That's real, though. That's a real moment.
Feeling his cream pies leak out.
God damn it.
Come on.
Wouldn't that be a 180 if they did, if it said that at the end?
Well,
That'd be okay.
yeah.
Now I only feel his acidic condensation on my face. That's my evenings, fighting ghosts in my head. So he is dead. It's kind of obvious, but yeah. After I'm done with my mental breakdown, I take 2 pills before going to bed. They should help me ignore him while trying to sleep, keep him out of my thoughts. They do, but it's not enough anymore.
At night, he's really driving me insane. He totally borks my chrome. As soon as the lights are...
I used to give him dome. Now he borks my chrome.
Yeah. He's janking my edge, you know. As soon as the lights are off, he's in the corners of my bedroom, just at the edge of visible lights, crouching and barely hiding. He knows I can see him clearly now, but he doesn't seem to care anymore. He also knows that I can feel him now. Yeah.
I can see clearly now the pills wore off.
I can see all husbands in my way. He can grab my hair and tries to pull me off the bed. I can fight and move back, but not too close to the wall. Okay. There he can hold my arms and legs with dozens of hands sprouting from between the bed and the wall. Okay.
Cool.
Where the your husband's cool now. You got a much better husband now.
Yeah.
You got an upgrade. Where the shadows are purest. Pushing his face through the wall. Closer to my head. Closer to his mouth. Closer to his teeth. Stretching around my face, ready to bite down. I can still fight him, but barely. Every night a little less. Every night he pulls me closer to himself. He grabs me tighter. Every morning, there's a halo. Every morning he's leaving more vapor, clinging like dew on my neck hair. Maybe it's not even him.
5 pills are all I need to get through the day. Another day. Maybe I should take more tonight.
All right.
I
That's a loaded
enjoyed
sentence.
this. It's interesting though, because like, was he an abusive person? It doesn't sound like it. But now he's an abusive ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more like that she lost him is eating her alive, and it's kind of manifesting. Maybe it's like side effects of the pills. She's trying to forget him, but it's just such a source of torment that this is how like it's manifesting in her mind?
I used to have a great relationship with my husband. We got along. We had the same goals in life. The sex was great. All of it was great. And then he got really abusive. And when did this happen? When he died.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. He was, just been abusing me, pulling my hair, putting cigarettes out on me, just crazy.
He's been gaslighting me, literally.
Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
I do like that last sentence, though. 5 pills are all I need to get through another day. Maybe I should take more tonight. It's like a really loaded sentence because you could take that to mean, maybe I'll take too many tonight.
Yeah. There's a lot of really like heavy sentences in here. I like the wordsmithing a lot.
All right. Wakeworth 98766669420. Pretty good.
Yeah, whatever throwaway count this is, thank you for posting this. And it's a wonderful contrast to what we just read on No Sleep.
You guys up for another one?
Yeah, I'm considering getting more alcohol. But,
Plain white sheets with owls cut in them. By Rick the Intern.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
You're thinking of Elias.
Oh, maybe. Is Elias named Rick?
Oh, maybe. It's true. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't think alcohol affects anyone the way it affects Abysmii.
Well, he's an alien.
Yeah, there you go. That explains that. I was renting someone else's house while they were away. I believe the term is vacation rental here in the U.S.
Oh,
No, the term is VRBO or Airbnb.
The term is I cop your couch.
Couch copper.
Did you ever see that video?
Couch copper here for copper couches. Are you tired of couches made out of nice fluffy material?
Anything but copper.
Becomes a lovely green over time. Did you ever see that video?
Look at the patina on this couch.
God damn it. There's a video of where a guy is filming in his house and this drunk woman has come in and she's sitting on the couch and he's like, you have to get out of my house. And she's like, no, I cop it. And he's like, you can't cop my house. And she's like, I cop your house. I cop it. It's the funniest fucking thing because she's just insisting she can just claim it.
That's fucking 4D chess right there. Yeah. No, I own your house.
Yeah, I cop it.
You have to leave. Nah. Nah, no.
No, you have to leave, sir.
You have to leave. Why? Yeah. It's just like, the drunk lady's just like, do you have a gun? And he's like, no. And like, oh, let me get out of my purse. Yeah. Like, I got some pepper spray.
Yeah, there you go.
Who's leaving again? If you don't leave your house, yeah. I never met the owner of the house. I never spoke on the phone with them or emailed them directly. Everything was handled through the online rental company I used.
Housinghorrors.edu.
It was a cozy... EDU, yeah, sure. It was a cozy and charming one-story bungalow with more than enough space for just me while I worked temporarily in the area. I was settling in, beginning to put my stuff in one of the closets when I noticed it.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Go ahead.
Oh, no.
Is it going to be a list of rules?
No, it's going to be Keith Klansman's origin story. Go ahead.
Yep.
Oh, do not get my hopes up. Don't do that to me. A stack of folded white sheets in the closet nearest the living room. Okay, good. Thought it was going to be a rule set. There was nothing unusual about that. The beds in both bedrooms were already had sheets on them, but I was sure those sheets were just extra in case I needed them.
Yeah.
However, there was a folded piece of white cardstock on top.
With rules.
It was please no. It was standing up so that I could see there was writing inside. I immediately believed it could be a note for me, like something about those sheets, their care, or the care of other things in the bungalow. I opened it up.
Inside was the following handwritten note. Don't shit in my sheets.
If you shit in my sheets, I'll find out.
Seriously, don't do it. Management.
No one likes a sheet shitter. Inside was the following handwritten note. Now, this note is every other letter is capitalized, so it looks like the note is being sarcastic on Twitter.
Yeah, it really does.
Okay, here's what the note...
I linked this forever ago in Skype because it sounded good
via
the title.
Yes.
Okay, that's why this sounds familiar.
It's your fault.
Cool.
All right, so here's what the note says, everybody. Plain white sheets with eyes hole.
Eyes hole.
Plain white sheets with asshole.
Eyes hole goes
Plain
west.
white sheets here for assholes.
And now the plain
like
white
shitting?
sheets with their hit song, Assholes. What the fuck?
The plain white sheets are probably better than the red stripes. White stripes. Fuck. Whatever.
Yeah.
The red stripes. You're just thinking about beer.
This is like an SCP. Like there's a concert venue where you could see the plain white sheets and the red stripes and all these things that are just slightly off. Mega Life? What?
Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-ba-dum, ba-dum.
Play.
It's just playing Seven Nation Army, but it's just slightly different.
This is backwards in a different key.
I'm
Just
going
say-
to Pennsylvania. Wait, what?
Gonna put on some plain white sheets.
They
the
sing each other's
asshole
bad
out.
names. God, sorry.
This alternate bizarro version of them are just KKK members, and they're just like everyone in the audience just like puts their KKK cloaks on and are just like humming the words the same way you do at a soccer event or whatever.
Well, now it's an RPC.
Oh god.
Yeah. Fuck.
Here's what the note says. Plain white sheets with eye holes cut in them are the easiest way to pretend you're a ghost. Go ahead and try it.
That's cool.
I like that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I would like it better if it wasn't written Twitter sarcasm. But that's
I
a minor
think-
nitpick.
I
Minor
can take
nitpick
it.
here.
It's whatever.
My
Need to find out what's
nitpick
wrong with your child? Call minor nitpick.
And then you just get there and it's like Harvey Bickle.
Yeah, you do.
Oh god, about 7 things wrong with your child. I'm about to beat it out of him.
Did you seriously bring me a ginger? It should be patently obvious what's wrong with him.
Rolls up sleeves. All right, this is going to be a full day affair.
Yeah. All right.
I was already thrown off by the note. In addition to the content, come on, Brandon. Content, the handwriting was strange. It was rough. Even so, I felt certain it wasn't a child's doing.
You know what? That is fine right there. It was rough. You didn't have to do the weird case switching.
Even
You
if
could
it
just
was
say
all
it was rough.
uppercase. If it was all uppercase even, I'd be like, okay, I get what you're going
Yeah.
for. But...
Yeah.
I put the note aside and unfolded one of the bed sheets. It had 2 small holes cut. It had 2 small holes cut in it, close together. I unfolded another. There were 2 small holes in that one also. By the time I had unfolded more sheets with eye holes cut in, and my hands were shaking. Why?
Knees weak.
Arms heavy. Cut sheets already.
I put my balls through the holes.
I
end.
thought well, if they're like, you would kind of have to spread your balls apart. You got to have some saggy balls to
It
get
depends
both.
how close. It says close together, but who knows?
Depends on the sheets.
Yeah.
Depends on the holes.
Depends on my
thought-
balls.
Depends on the balls. Depends on the angle of the dangle. I thought I heard something moving behind me in the house. My heart ran while I stood still.
Well, good.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're dead.
After about 5 minutes of me just standing there listening to the creaks of the house, I searched around. I went through both bedrooms, the bathroom, the kitchen, and my crack, and dining area, and the living room.
God damn
I
it.
checked all of the closets and under the 2 beds. I even stepped out onto the veranda outside and walked around both sides of the house.
Veranda! Why's the neighbor on top of you? Oh, sorry, good.
This feels very like classic creepypasta. I'm in a house
Yeah.
I've rented. Also, there's weird shit going on, and like no apology for the setup. I rather like this.
Yeah. Then I looked up my rental receipt and found the number of the house's owners. When I tried calling them, no one answered, so I left a message about the sheets in the closet and the state they were in. When I called, a phone rang from underneath the sheets. Wait.
Oh, no.
And I read the note I'd found. Call me back when you get the chance, I said.
I was feeling better. I kept telling myself it was probably something one of their kids had done before they left, if they had kids. I forced myself to change my mind about how the note had seemed to be written by someone older, about how they had been something almost primal to it, how there had been something almost primal to it. Primal, yet somehow also Baroque.
What are we describing a wine?
What? Primal, but Baroque?
You know, here's my question about that. Are they talking about the high Baroque or the low Baroque? Because that really, you know, I need more details than that.
I mean, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. Yes, I stole that from fucking Beauty and the Beast. Come at me, Disney nerds.
You've gotten that level of drunk, huh? There's a certain point where Abysmii drinks so much he starts quoting Beauty and the Beast.
Well, that's better than me being at the bar just being like, listen, this creepypasta completely misused the word Baroque. And they're like, we don't want to hear about your podcast, sir. And no, I will not give you a link to my OnlyFans.
Oh.
Later that day, though, I was also composing a work-related email in the bedroom that I designated my workspace. I heard something moving outside the bedroom window. It sounded too large to be an animal.
How?
I did my best to ignore it.
How is it too large to be an animal?
That's a good question. I like this.
Is it a fucking 747? What?
It's an 18-wheeler.
You could say something like, it was too large to be a rodent.
It's too large to be a dog or anything that I would see in the suburbs. Yeah.
It's too large to be a rodent, but possibly too big to be a Wendigo?
So is our protag going to have to put on the sheets to pretend to be a ghost to avoid whatever this thing is?
I would assume so. My assumption from the beginning was the house is haunted and he has to blend in, but we'll see.
I like this because I just keep getting flashbacks of Ghost Story, that weird indie film that strangely works in some ways.
Strangely works here.
Like
Ghost Story is not the dubbed anime, right?
No.
God damn it.
No.
They would be making quite different remarks about the sheets. Okay.
They would. I did my best to ignore it. But then there was a scraping scratch at the window. Just say a scratch or a scrape. For some reason, maybe because of the sheets and the note, I imaged it, maybe imagined it to be a pair of scissors.
No, he printed out some clip art of a pair of scissors and pasted it to the window.
taped it to the window.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Now I know what it is.
It's just like that John Lennon song, Imagined.
God damn it.
I was going more for Poe. There's scissors scraping at my chamber door.
Damn.
I pushed myself up on the desk. I started to dial 911, but then I stopped. I didn't want to get the police involved if I was only imaging things.
God damn it.
Sir, have you been imaging things in here? It's illegal.
Maybe.
Or if it was an animal.
Listen, do you not know the First Amendment? You're free to say whatever you want, image whatever you want, and gun whatever you want. That's the First Amendment.
That's the First Amendment.
Photoshop Bill of Rights.
God damn it. Listen, in this country we have the Bill O'Reillys, okay? That guarantees me.
We did, but he got me too.
First Bill O'Reilly, I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
Just puts up hands. Just puts up hands and shakes head. I'm allowed to.
Wouldn't that be ominous? Like, literally, you go to see an original draft of the Constitution, you're on a field trip, and it just says, First Amendment, it just says you're allowed to in big old-timey lettering with a period at the end. Like, what? You're allowed to.
And you just hear, it's like a haunted document, and you just hear the founding fathers in your head saying, you're allowed to. And you just smash it and steal the Constitution.
Yes, run, go.
Run.
See, that's a better setup for National Treasure. You're allowed to, Nicolas Cage.
You're allowed to.
I'm getting the feeling that I'm allowed to.
The founding fathers speak to me in my head.
And then you just read the Second Amendment. It's just like, just take it.
Yeah.
Just take it.
Guns are good.
Amendment 3 is no one's looking. What? Wait. What the fuck?
Amendment 4 is don't get caught.
Fuck.
Amendment 5 is by any means necessary.
Amendment 6 is you did this.
You just keep going until you get to Amendment 10, and it's just like, you're the president now.
Yeah. God damn it.
The line of succession ends with you.
This is like I found a list of rules in my apartment, but it's for the U.S. government.
I work in Washington, D.C., and I found a strange list of constitutional amendments.
Abysmii, post that on No Sleep, please. Or No Story, sorry.
It's just the exact opposite. It's just, instead of a list of rules, it's just like, just do it.
Do it.
One. Fuck, there are no rules.
That is a more interesting premise than I am in this very weirdly specific situation, and someone's fucking with me through stupid, obscure, inane rules that don't mean anything.
I read Rule 7 on the list. It said, "Whoa, did you see that? I heard something break behind me, and when I turned it was gone. I read Rule 8. Oops, guess you missed it." What? Fuck.
No, but I do like that this story isn't like a rules story, but it's like a single.
Yeah,
it's taking that format of like a rules story, but not like overextending into like weird shit. It's just like, hey, put on ghost sheet, become ghost.
Yeah,
and it's
right.
like, oh, cool. I like that. I like that it's just a pared down rules story without all of the like extra shit on it that doesn't mean anything.
Right. It's a helpful suggestion.
Yeah.
it's so obscure and innocuous that it's also eerie in and of itself. There's sheets. Someone left them for you to put on. Why? Could literally be anything, but that alone is powerful enough to be like, okay, I'm going to keep reading.
It's also fun and playful.
Yeah.
Speaking of keeping reading.
I pushed myself up from the desk. I started down at 911, but then I stopped. I didn't want to get the police involved if I was only imaging things, or if it was an animal or a twig.
Listen, officer, I don't want to get you involved. I might be an animal or twig. Sorry.
As for those white sheets in the closet, they were probably nothing to be overly concerned about. I did go outside. I wanted to put my mind at ease.
You just go into a rural household, and it's just like, so I saw some sheets in the closet. Those are nothing to be concerned about.
It's weird. It's like a hood, and it's really pointy. Nothing to worry about.
That's just a pillowcase.
Don't you worry about that now.
It's a really pointy pillowcase is all. Pointy pillowcase here. Fuck.
MyPillows.com.
But when I went round the outside, two trailer park girls went round the outside with me. Mm-hmm. But when I went around the outside to where the bedroom had to be, I found that it did not have a window. What? Oh, shit!
Damn.
How had something been scratching against the bedroom window if there hadn't been one? More importantly, how had I just been staring right at the blinds and curtains of a bedroom window that, by all appearances from the outside, wasn't there? Oh, I was beyond perplexed. I was
petrified.
Double-plexed? I don't know. I began to wonder if maybe something was wrong with me. Oh.
Well, hey. Once outside, once inside the bungalow, again, I went directly to that bedroom, and stared at the curtains and blinds once more. I moved aside the curtains and raised the blinds. I had been hoping they were covered. Nothing more than a blank wall. That would have still been disconcerting, but not as much as what I actually saw. There was a window. I had just been outside in the full light of day, but beyond the window's glass was all dark, pitch black. I got pretty frantic. Tick, tick, tick. I was about to start trying to call the owners of the house again, if the number was even legit, when I heard two knocks. Those knocks had come from somewhere close, somewhere within the room.
Bum, bum, bum.
I turned around, checked under the bed, checked in the room's closet. As I started to close the closet, I heard knocks again. It seemed they were coming from behind the wall. The source of those knocks couldn't have been more than a few feet away from me as I stood at the threshold of the bedroom closet. It was not easy to breathe. I dropped my phone and had to pick it back up. Then, the knocks again.
I dropped my phone again and picked it back up again. The knocks came again and I dropped my phone. I picked it up.
I dropped my phone and I pick it up again. I'm always going to drop my phone, but I'm going to pick it up again.
Buy a protective case.
God damn it.
Buy a protective case.
There was something else to them. Something I wanted to avoid. They were sharp and scraping at the end, like a fist holding a pair of scissors, or... Shining my cell phone into the back of the closet, I glimpsed the outlines of what appeared to be a door behind the shelves. I took the shelves out, which slid away too easily, and damn my not deciding to leave that house then and there. I just had to see. Yeah.
So we went from a story that had a very simple premise of like, hey, bedsheets, good. And then now we're into like impossible space. I don't like that. I really wish that the story only concerned itself with one impossible thing. Because I just don't understand what this is adding to the original concept.
I like the idea that there was something outside and you need to put the bed sheets on to protect yourself. But now it's also like you have to question the entire reality of everything. And it's just very, okay, well, then nothing really means anything at that point.
Yeah.
I like the idea of you find a hidden door in one of these horror stories. It's all very spooky, very, creepy and everything. You finally get the nerve to open the door. It's a totally different house through the door. You walk into it quietly, and there's somebody sitting on, like, a sofa in, like, their underwear, and they look over at you, and they're like, oh, hey. And you're like, oh, sup, there's, like, a door here. And he's like, yeah, oh, hey, interesting thing. You remember the Underground Railroad? Yeah, they built that for that. Anyway, can I help you, or you want to get out of my house, or what? That's it. End of story.
So, that episode of Smiling Friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's good. Anyway.
If I went beyond and found a trapped animal, there would have been no need for me to risk embarrassment by calling for help. The door didn't have a handle, but when I pressed on it, it fell away and thudded down like a heavy sheet of plywood. Of plied wood.
Dun, dun, dun.
Down into the darkness beyond. Imprisoning me, dust and dirt floated in the air, and the smell I couldn't quite place. It felt like I was entering some kind of old temple chamber. I shined my cell phone's flashlight app within, finding it to be a wholly other room, like a third bedroom, but there was no furnishing. There was nothing in that room but rubble and possibly rat droppings.
Possibly rat droppings here. What?
So this feels like it's taking on two different story concepts and mushing them together, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
And it looks like the sheets thing might not even pay off because we're getting pretty close to the end.
Which is like, I'm not happy about that either.
Yeah.
Except, ellipses, in one corner of the room, when I shined my cell phone light over there, I saw a person standing, a la the Blair Witch.
Allah?
I guess
it's Allah. Okay, everything's fine.
Assalamu alaikum. I guessed it was a person because something was holding up that plain white sheet. Oh, no, they're back. With eye holes wide open, cut in it. I'm calling the cops, I said, right now to the person. They were like, okay.
Listen, Ghost.
But I'm calling the cops. But I knew that in order to make a call, I would have to momentarily stop using my cell phone as a flashlight. No, you don't.
Or
hold it in front of you.
Back
Dial
out
911. Yeah.
I was peering hard at that shape, trying to tell myself it was just an object, a non-living object behind a plain white sheet with eye holes cut in it. As one does. When I noticed two bumps at the top of its head. They were pressing outwards against the sheets. I'm not sure why, but that made me want to step a little closer. Oh, my lovely lady lumps, yeah. So I did. I shined the light up and down its body, its curvaceous body. I rested the light on its feet for a moment,
I bet you did.
Which were sticking out. Those feet did not look human. They were like cloven hooves. Oh.
Oh, so it's a demon.
Rarity, I said? Is that you?
Well, you just put two and two together. There's the white sheets, but you don't see the horse underneath it. You don't know whether it's going to be white horse or not.
Yeah.
When you think about it, My Little Pony is just a metaphor for cocaine use.
Yep.
Remembering the note and what it had stated about how easy it was to pretend to be a ghost, I also immediately brought to mind something I had heard from a religious friend of mine once.
Who was also a Native American. God.
Wendigos hide in closets.
There's a Wendigo. Give somebody write, there's a Wendigo in my closet. She had that that ghosts. She had said that ghosts were impossible because some spirits either went to heaven or hell. If there were spirits on Earth, they were likeliest demons, and some of them might be pretending to be ghosts for an ulterior motive.
What the fuck?
I actually heard this from a religious dude once.
Do you believe in demons? Hell no. Sorry, do you believe in ghosts? Hell no. If there are ghosts, they're just demons pretending to be ghosts, dressed up in bed sheets. What the fuck?
I had this, I didn't really know this guy, but there was a coworker of mine at one place who was like a bowl-cutted, Coke bottle glasses religious dude. And we had the discussion about ghosts, and he was like, nope, there's no ghosts, there's just demons. And I was like, well, what, demons appear to people, demons pretend to be ghosts. And my whole thing was, what about people who, think they see a ghost, but it's actually blah, blah, blah. So he's like, nope, that's a demon. And I'm like, okay, so even if people are mistaken, it's a demon. Like,
right.
Okay, dude.
That is something that I've heard quite a few times.
Yeah.
I think it tends to be like a rural kind of mindset of just like, no, there are no ghosts. There are just demons trying to convince you that, like, the dead are dead. They've moved on, and that's just like canonical to the Bible or whatever.
Except for Jesus.
Except for Jesus, he was not a demon.
He's the only holy ghost. There's but one.
There is but one. I turned and ran. He is like a shiny Charizard. Mm-hmm. There was a movement. Jesus be. It's like it says in the book of Revelations. Jesus is like a shiny Charizard.
Yep. Jesus.
And Jesus shows up in the book of Revelations with giant wings and wicked horns and cloven feet.
God damn it.
I did not look back. However, I made it out to my car, ellipses. I didn't question it. I just got in and drove away like a bat out of hell.
Hey,
somehow,
you know what? Baptists, when they, get born again, they say, Jesus, I choose you. So
wow, there you go.
Jesus is a Pokemon. That's what I'm hearing.
What do they put on your forehead during Lent?
Ash.
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So, did it like mess with anybody else when they saw the Pokemon movie and they're like, the world will fall to ash, and then it's just like it's supposed to be like, oh, it falls to Ash Ketchum, and then think like, wait, how did that work in the Japanese version? Yeah. And then it turns out that his Japanese name is Satoshi, which also just means ash.
Oh shit!
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Somehow I worked up the courage to go back and get my things later. I didn't see whoever or whatever that was again when I went back. I still didn't let myself question it. I just forced my energy onto getting my things and getting out of there.
For a while, I tried to put that behind me. I never attempted to reach out again to the supposed owners of the house for a refund. I never called the cops. I never even left a bad review. I hadn't wanted to tell anyone about it in case it brought me the wrong kind of attention.
Well, here you go.
Now
you've told everybody.
Whatever, yeah.
But just now today, about a month and a half after what had happened I was watching TV on the couch in my own house when I heard something moving around heavily. It sounded like it was in my bedroom. When I stood up to investigate, I noticed that my living room closet door was open. I went over to the closet. Inside was a stack of plain white sheets that had never been there before. I unfolded them, one after the other. They were all fine.
That is all...
No, it says they all had eye holes cut in them. Good.
That is so disappointing, because...
I think we were all kind of enjoying the story, and then it just kind of went crazy.
Well, I really like the idea of, hey, you can stay here, but in case shit goes down, you need to dress up like a ghost. As ridiculous as it sounds, no, just do it. That leaves such an impression on our pro tag that they go back home and they also have one, and maybe like their significant other comes in and says, why do you have bed sheets with holes cut in, like...
I'm not a Klansman.
I'm not a Klansman. I just need to protect us from fucking demons or whatever. Like that's what I was expecting and excited for, and now it's just like demons materialize, and also they cut holes in your bed sheets because reasons.
All right, so if you got rid of the window to another universe, if you got rid of the window that is impossible, and you got rid of the cloven foot, and just had an unknown figure holding up a sheet or in a sheet, in the spare room, then you get into that territory of like the urban legend thing, like the hook hand door handle, You know,
Yeah.
the room with the full of clowns, but one of the clowns is actually a person. You know, like those old urban legend type stories where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, now it could, now it's just, this, that, and the other thing. But I think that what kills it for me personally is the stuff where it's like, no, it's definitely supernatural. Like, oh,
Yeah.
all right. Like, I enjoy supernatural stories, I enjoy non-supernatural stories, but I think this one, personally, the specific story would have worked better if there was some mystery as to what, the nature of it was.
I
don't know.
Man, I was just disappointed. I think that there were, we have multiple stories here, and, I wish that they were separate stories.
Yeah.
This has been the Fear Fiction Podcast. Your hosts are Abysmii, Dead Palette, and Slimebeast. Music by Abysmii. Art by C.F. Comer. Voiceover by Atticus Jackson. Edited by Elias the Intern. Subscribe to Fearfic on YouTube to stay up to date on new episodes.
Hooey! Has one of your loved ones recently passed away to the Big Sky Hotel? Have a child that got run over by a Ford Super Duty? Or maybe you're just finally ready to end it all and gamble that the next life is going to be better than this one? If so, come on down to Hufford's Hootin' Hollerin' Funeral Service and Crematorium. We have everything you and your stiff family members need for a proper funeral service. Tired of rural-ass preachers that didn't know the deceased speaking overtly about God's judgment and the righteousness of your embalmed buddy? Get the fuck out of here, you Uncle Fester-looking chaplain. My grandma was a racist and didn't attend church outside of Easter. Let me perform a proper send-off in the form of a crude PowerPoint, wacky pranks, and a suite of premium fireworks handcrafted by the Chinese slave labor you can find in East Turkestan. I promise to be honest in my assessment of the dead bastard, no matter their background. Just because they have a skeleton in the ground doesn't mean we can't air out the skeletons in their closet. We've implemented every cost-saving measure imaginable to prevent the living from having the debt of the dead. We close every casket just to save on dissecting them. What they had for their last meal is none of our business. They're going to rot away anyway. But due to the confusion over the name, we must clarify, legally speaking, of course, that we do not cremate anyone, for that is far too costly. The crematorium is an adjacent business venture offering top-of-the-line ice cream out of a facility originally meant for holding dead bodies before embalming. Trust us, it keeps the ice cream nice and frosty. All of this goes to fund my goal of crashing funeral services of famous predators and ruining their eulogies. So come on down to Hufford's Hootin' Hollerin' Funeral Service and Crematorium. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow any corpse into dust. And I'm so done with this sketch.
Okay, yeah, anyway. Yeah, continue with your plug.
Let me think here.
Plug your favorite episode of the Fear Fiction Podcast.
Hey, everybody. Have you listened to the Fear Fiction Podcast? I have, and I have a favorite episode, and let me tell you which one it is. So yeah, my favorite episode is this one, wherein we talked about the faceless food that was pasta. And, yeah, it was really good pasta. We had a lot of pasta. We talked about a lot of irreverent things, bunch of pasta, humor jokes, made fun of pasta. And that pasta. Oh, fuck, we hate that pasta, And it was really funny when Abysmii did say that he hated pasta. That was really